ahead of us in this session at the moment are Norris, and just behind us are Hamilton, Doohan and Leclerc. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:09.4. Behind. Right, their best lap, 1:09.5. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Norris and Sargent, and we're in front of Alonso, Hauger and Hamilton. Fastest lap at the moment, 1:09.0. Session at the moment are Norris, Alonso and Sargent, and we're in front of Stroll, Hamilton and Hauger. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:08.9.
Bye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo Casino that first opened in 1863. And of course a certain road race first held in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Logan Sargent lines up on pole position, and Fernando Alonso completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Golden Boy, Stroll, Hamilton, Hauger, Leclerc, Doohan, Benavides, Russell, Iwasa, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Maloney, Leclerc, Martins, Richard Verschoor, Bottas and Jehan Daruvala. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they recover today?
Yes, they can, Crofty. You've got to put it behind you. Whatever happened last time, I was always told...
That may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. And the question I'm asking is which teams have got it right and which ones have got it horribly wrong?
it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Back by about... Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 8.2 seconds. It's Hamilton ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 8.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 16 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 13.8. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge. Is in for his stop. Tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Right, let's go, come on! Okay, that was a fairly decent stop, well within the times we expected. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Condition still looking good. car in front, 2.4 seconds. Information on Hauger. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Yellow flag. Okay, be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Here's the checkered flag, and here's our winner. Take a bow, Logan Sargent.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm very happy to see them there on that top step of the podium. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Our income's solid at the moment. We should start considering where we can look to invest the profits we're making back into the team.
It's a Catalonian qualifying for you today. Welcome along to Spain, to Barcelona, and wherever you are in the world, do you feel the need? The need for speed?
So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Norris, Sargent and Hamilton. And just behind us are Piastri, Martins and Leclerc. The fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 12.0. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Norris, and we're in front of Alonso, Stroll and Doohan. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:11.8. position at the moment are Norris and Sargent, and we're in front of Alonso, Hamilton and Piastri. Fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 11.6.
We're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. So many eventful races here in Barcelona over the years. Do you remember Max Verstappen's first win on debut for Red Bull here in 2016? 2 years before, we had the dramatic coming together of Hamilton and Rosberg going towards turn 4. There's always a treat in store as we head back to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Logan Sargent completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Golden Boy, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, Benavides, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Hauger, Russell, Doohan, Maloney, Albon, Martins, Iwasa, Leclerc, Richard Verschoor, Stroll, Tsunoda, Deruvala, Bottas, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they recover today?
Yes, they can, Crofty. You've got to put it behind you. Whatever happened last time, I was always told as a driver, park it, forget about it. Obviously, feel the pain when it happens, but then you can't dwell on it and carry that through to the next race. So put it behind you and just crack on with this race coming your way now.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
A real team effort then, which has paid off in spades. A great victory here at the Spanish Grand Prix.
to overcome the difficult circumstances they face throughout this race today, Crofty, it's not easy, and it really shows a lot of maturity, and you can use this, you can draw on this as a driver moving forward and boost your confidence through the rest of the championship.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
As much as I love seeing big numbers on the books, we don't get any benefits from leaving it in the bank. Let's spend some of this cash. The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.